Okay, so we've been moving right along with this car. I wanted to try and get it done here pretty quickly, but I think the next thing we need to do is actually work on the fuel system now. Since I've gotten almost the downpipe all done, I kind of want to make a couple adjustments to it, cutting it, rotating it, and making it fit a little bit better. We'll get to that. The oil system is in, the feed and the returns complete. My intake manifold, I'm just waiting until I do the fuel system, so I feel that's the next best thing to do, and then we can do the intercooler piping and get a move on. So with this fuel system, I'm replacing the terrible one fuel pump in tank with two Squash Performance 450s, and we're doing some -10 fuel lines with a -6 return line. This will give us plenty of fuel to blow everything up, no problem. But let's get this up in the air and we'll get the fuel tank out of it and the fuel lines off, and then we will start making new lines. So we got the old fuel tank down, the old fuel pump and hat are out. Nice big area for lots of activities. But we've got this guy. So this was kind of a pain in the butt to get on, this fuel level sensor. Other than being nice and shiny, I probably would never recommend anybody to buy this kit. I probably could have put it together myself for cheaper and done just as good a job as some of this. It's kind of janky. Sad. Looks nice. A lot of money. So, let's stab this in the tank and then we will start running fuel lines and figuring out other issues. So I have dropped the ball on this. Well, fuel system is in. That's almost finished. Got the fuel pressure regulator return line. I'm working on doing the air fuel line. That's all that mess is. So what I need to do at this point is I just need to finish wiring for the fuel pumps, and then I can actually, technically we could start it, but I need to finish the downpipe first. I want to weld in that O2 sensor. Along with, I haven't gotten my intercooler yet, so I am waiting for that guy to come in. But what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to span it with a couple pieces of intercooler piping. So it'll probably be coupler city over here, but we're going to do what we have to just to get it going. So at this point, I need to just get the fuel tank in because all the fuel lines are ran to it. I can plug it in and then I can finish running some wires. I just put this guy in here. This is a hop switch. It's a 2 psi hop switch for the second fuel pump. So this system has two fuel pumps as a this system has two fuel pumps. It has a primary and a secondary, so the secondary kicks on when I go into like 2 pounds of boost, just to make sure it's got enough fuel. And to be honest, I probably have way too much fuel pump, but it is going to be necessary. I apologize, I mean, sort of. I've just been busting it out, trying to get it done. Kind of want to get it done pretty quickly, and it's hard to film and work at the same time. So I do what I can. Okay, so I'm going to try and prime the fuel system. I've got it. It's all wired up. It's all ran back, so you guys sit and watch the fuel pressure and let me know how it goes. I'm really nervous. We'll see how it is. Hopefully I did everything right. Oh, we're leaking out here. Crap. That's alright. Man. Here's the moment we've all been waiting for, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot. I got my jump box on it because my battery is toast, so I'm going to set you guys down. We're we're going to get in there and then we're going to crank it and try. What was that noise? My trans line blew out, so it's not completely blown, but it's leaking pretty good. So we'll see if I can get it to start for just a brief second more. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Holy banana. Oh, yeah, that's...
Fuel?
That's so rich. I bet it's richer than that. Ugh. Oh, shit.
How do you change that?
I gotta pull a bunch of fuel out of the tune. My foot was to the floor to keep it running. It was just struggling. Alright. So I didn't have any RPM on that last start, and I know why. I forgot to plug in my crank signal, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but can you see that plug? Let's see. Oh yeah. I also blew a trans line, so it is leaking everywhere. But there's a plug up there, so I'm going to fix that. Alright, so I've taken more fuel out of it, and then I opened the throttle body more to try and help with the air, and then I fixed the trans line that's been puking everywhere, so let's give it another shot, right? Alright, so I didn't film this, but I'm excited to check this out. It starts right up, no problem. Hell yes.